Okay, let's go get murdered by the true boss.
You did it. Congratulations.
You can tell that the goat is anxious to see what happens next.
There's only one tiny problem that I kind of forgot to mention, you see.
Of course there is.
This thing that you're about to face, let's call it the Essence, is a rather important part of this world. It is responsible for its own corruption, yes. But is it also responsible for a lot of other things? Probably. I have no idea. So, to be honest, you'll actually be the first to find out what happens when you kill it. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill it though, am I? Fore-Dweller Overlord. This enemy has two forms, corporeal and spectral. The longer he remains in one form, the stronger he becomes. Corporeal form, his damage is increased every turn. Spectral form, he can summon minions to his side. When stunned, he inserts useless cards into your deck. Well, what an arse. He looks very cool though. Why doesn't he have a hit point bar that has a number on it? Sense that's going to be a problem. Why does this say damage dealt 5? What does that mean? He's going to hit us all for 48. See, that's a bit of a problem. What is the difference between that symbol though and the circle symbol? Well, the circle symbol is everyone on the battlefield. Or... well... I'd stun him. Use my one stun to hopefully buy me time until a golem shows up. Feels like it's probably not the best time to do that. Let's do this now. One of them anyway. Actually, having a golem when he's doing something like this is really bad anyway. That will just one-shot the golem. We could put 2 barriers on this, which will keep it alive. But then I take more damage. It's definitely not the best starting hand. How do we even switch him into corporeal form? Or a spectral form? I guess that's for us to find out. I use this now just to buy us some time. Sadly, you know, I think I do. He's immune to stun. Oh wait, we just gotta survive 15 turns. Just gotta survive 15 turns. Why did that do nothing? Oh, because it's a 50% chance, that's why. Because this is kind of rubbish. Alright, well, plucked to plan B then. Survive. Okay, well, let's keep him alive. 48. Theory that will do it. I'm not sure I trust this damage preview. Let's trust it. One more to do. Use his armor. No, there's no... Actually, doesn't matter, does it? Oh. That shifts his forms, I guess, when we deal him damage. So I guess dealing damage does matter. Who knows how much damage we've got to do to shift him out. I don't know. Weirdness breach. Force the Fore-Dweller Overlord to switch. Well, yeah. Although maybe we should be forcing him to do that as frequently as possible. Okay, let's make him switch. Grab him. $51 attack each. Oh, why did I use this earlier? It's not the best. However, he does have 71 to 111 damage. So we activate we might want to activate him twice though. Let's just boost him with what he's got. I don't believe that. I think that's wrong. App's changed back already. Go. Come on, get some of them. Oh, good. 3. Nice. And we do it again, and we should get... Oh, actually, maybe not, because he's down back down to 5 to 8. Unless that's the amount of damage he's doing to him. I don't... it's hard to see. Okay, promote. I think he may do more damage to him. Yeah. I think the preview is probably showing you the first creature that he hits, because this has got higher armor. That's what you see. It's not super useful though, because then you don't exactly know how much damage you're doing to the other enemies, right? Okay, barrier. Better barrier up him. He's doing his summon, okay. Get another golem up. Feels like something we should definitely do. And let's activate him. When you activate draw a card, gain 1 ultimate charge. Who are we going to be activating most? I think the summoner definitely needs more UI feedback on what each minion is doing. Yeah, with Weird Hunter you can just aim an attack card and you know, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's much easier with the Weird Hunter. And it's a real problem as well, because it's like, well, I don't know. If I'm going to kill him, then I'll do this thing, and then I'll kill him, and if I'm not going to kill him, then I want to do something else, so... Yeah, maybe they figured that there was no good way to do it. But yeah, there's got to be like there needs to be a way where you can just select the guy and then mouse over and see what they're doing. I think I'm gonna put it on him because unless he switches, he might be switching to attack him now. Now the single enemy attacks for that enemy only. Yes. Although, it doesn't stay that way for long. Jesus Christ. If we do a weirdness breach, will all these things disappear as well, or do they still stay there? Have you ever beaten this guy? If they're all going to disappear when I do this, then I'll do that. But also, does this stay in our? Yeah, okay. Returns to your hand every turn. Okay, so that's good. So we do and choose when to do it. I guess if we can kill them all. It's damage 12 to 8. You only fought it once, and you had 1 hit point for the last few turns. Fought it once and beat it once. Nice. Oh. Go. Was less good, but 28 to 45 if we do it again, and we can do it again. So do you know when if we do weirdness breach, does that get rid of these summons? Because that's also kind of important. If it does, I would do it to switch back. But then, like, if I kill all of these with his attack, which I should do, then I don't need to switch back. I can just hang out in this mode for a bit longer and not have to deal with his massive attacks. I guess it just changes his mode, right? So I would assume the summons stay. First breach nearly wrecked you for some reason, hence the one. Oh, really? Okay, let's activate him again. They've gone. Now, yeah, it's do I do this now or do I wait a turn? He's summoning again. So... and what's the... like, why does he even have a barrier? Like, who cares, right? I can't defeat him. Although this... I don't know what this damage dealt means. This must be of some significance as well. I guess let's do a breach. And he comes straight back with an attack. Alright. Barrier becomes its... but it doesn't. Because we can't kill it anyway, we just have to survive for the 15 turns, right? So I almost don't even see the point of hitting him. But maybe there is no point of hitting him. Right, yes, yeah, yep. Yeah, so there is no point. I may as well just let him build up his attack until we can switch him back into spectral form, and then hopefully, once the allies come back, he will be super buffed and can just one-shot them all again. So now it's just about surviving this phase. Let's see who he's attacking. I really want to wait for one more activation here anyway. Okay, it is this guy. 47 damage twice. Can we get him high enough to survive? Yeah, we can do that. Activate that. And we can even activate somebody else. Guess we activate him again. Top him off. Done. Two times 56. Yeah, the other difficult thing to gauge is there really should be a way to see what is the base damage of this thing. Because I'd like to know, okay, so it's 22 to 35 if we attack him, but what if we flip him back to spectral form and we've got the minions, right? Do I have enough damage right now to kill the minions? Didn't we reduce his damage by 75% for 2 turns? Does he just get rid of any debuffs at the start of his turn? If this is gonna work... again... it's gonna be good enough to... you know what, as long as we can survive in this phase, we should just stay in this phase. No point rushing back to the other phase, so... 2 times 39. So... let's activate him. Got a minion to sacrifice, we could even stun him. The other option is to pop another one of these and just let this build up strength as well. And then we've got 2 abominations that are building strength. which will help in the other phase. Actually, that could be really good. We're gonna get hit for 8, but that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The UI is getting in the way. I don't remember the UI getting in the way at all in our first run. But in this run, I can't get to a position where the cards are in the way more. You always complain about that. Okay, I guess we wait for one more activation again. Like that did more damage than it should have done. Okay, 41 damage 4 times. Not having that. So we'll go back. Get a little breathing room. He's actually not buffed up by too many levels. Yeah. And like, yeah, you can get it to different positions where, okay, you know, there I can see everything except that it's all overlapping. Now I can't see the guy on the end, so you're constantly kind of flipping around. And now the symbols are going kind of behind. The symbols for this guy going behind him. Sure, I don't remember it being this bad in my first run at all. Well, I guess because the first run, right, you only have the one guy. Or if you play as you only have the one guy. The Weird Hunter. But yeah, this is worse because we've got all our summons to deal with as well. Alright. Let's... How much... Let's go. So let's barrier me up. And let's activate him to heal. And barrier me up some more. And then use this to evolve. Yeah. Got a battle with 6 enemies. The grubs that spawn, right? One was hidden to the right and you didn't see it until it hit you. God. It's annoying. Yeah, I have to make sure I've got enough damage to take these guys down, otherwise it's bad. Why is he only up to 40 to 64? He's been built... I don't believe it. There's no way. The other guy's got 645% damage and he's 85 to 134. It's like he's still sort of stuck on him somehow. Okay, well I do have 2 activations I can do, so... Yeah, thank you. Could have awakened everybody, but again, the higher I push my defenders in the level, the more damage they're doing to me when they get hit. Okay, so summoning again, he is. We promote him then as the strongest one. We promote him. Promote him. Make sure we've got maximum damage next go. Those allies come back. Give you more barrier. activate him. Okay. Change HUD and card size. HUD scale, card size. As small as possible. Change anything? Doesn't look like it changed anything. Scale. Ah, there we go. Where it was. Q, that helped a little bit, I think. Maybe. Kind of, a little. Alright, activate a minion again. So we want to be peeling him back up. Get ready for the next phase. And done. Didn't summon. Thought he was going to summon an ally. Okay, well, that's fine. Carry on. Let's keep healing him up. Reducing the cost of our cards. And giving us card draw as well, actually. This would be good if we were about to switch back. Not. But it's also free, so... might as well play it. Care about that. Let's promote him. Somebody gets promoted 3 times. Let's do it to you. 2 energy left. Give me some more barrier. And activate to heal. Could have done that. Okay. Briefly said 158 to something, something, something. Yeah, these previews are completely screwed. Okay, so he has the higher damage. It's fine, we know this one is safe. So, activate him. All of them. We just hang out in this mode for a while. We know that he can take care of the next lot of summoned allies. So, more barrier. Well, it depends how quickly his damage ramps back. He'll put some barrier on just for the next time he needs to take some damage. Or energy. Let's activate him. Knock him off. Still feel uneasy not knowing which of my guys they're going to target as well. Like, it seems they've always been going for him, but is there a chance that they could go for this golem as well? In which case I'd put some barrier on him. I don't know. Let's keep splitting the barrier between me and him. Did he even do there? just assumed he was going to keep summoning. You know, I've got a nasty feeling that... Is it really going to end after 15 turns, or is he going to drop out? Like, why even have armor? Yeah, I don't know. Why even have barrier? Or is he just going to drop out and then we actually fight him? I don't know. Okay, well, if he really doesn't want to summon anybody, then we'll just keep chilling here. Am I at the point where you'll tell me when the fight ends? Do we want to do Awakening? No, we definitely don't. No. God, that would trigger their things and that would reset the damage counter. So you promote him so they're both level 8. Actually don't need to do anything, although activating these guys is still useful because it gives me charges. Activate. Oh, and it draws me cards actually when I activate him. Don't really need to do anything else, so I'm gonna use that just in case we end up needing to flip back into the other mode. Let's evolve him by 3 steps. And done. Okay. They are both looking just fine. 29 to 203, which is good because if I didn't have a way to one-shot all of these, I would be in a world of pain. Activate him. Goodbye. One turn left. Surely we've done it, but given we don't know what's coming, we need to be prepared for a possible other stage to the fight. So, activate. Let's keep activating him to draw and reduce the cost of cards. Reduce your damage. Keep activating all day. Who wants to get boosted? You can get boosted. Barrier. Let's put some barrier on him. Let's promote him. And then turn. We did it! It was as simple as lasting
Something
15
spectacular
turns.
to happen, but there's silence.
Wow.
Overwhelming silence. Then, after what feels like an eternity, a familiar voice.
No, we can't have that.
Death snaps its bony fingers. The monster you slew returns to life.
What?
It growls angrily, but suddenly disappears before it can attack.
Exactly. What? Lame.
It's hard to tell, but you get the sense that death is disappointed.
I told you that slaying the 4 guardians would lead you to your destination.
The goat materializes out of nowhere and hovers in the air above you, clearly unable to move. He looks absolutely terrified.
But instead of telling me that you've achieved your goal, my servant decided to act on his own initiative and push you in this direction. This violates every single rule we have. Not to mention that it also negates the plan we crafted for this world. I already told you before, this reality is governed by a simple story. It's good versus evil. And in every story, beyond every evil deed, there is a cause. You humans never speak about these causes. They're not important in the stories you tell yourselves. Defeating a monster, check. Killing a god, check. Leaving home, check. And yet, these are easy solutions which never address the root cause of the issue. But you're not interested in causes. You're interested in simple relief. And that relief lies in the knowledge that good will prevail eventually. Simple stories have simple causes. In this one, the root of corruption was in the monster you slew. Instead of fighting the symptoms, as stories demand, and as I've instructed you, you went ahead and addressed the real cause. You solved the problem. If I didn't intervene, this world would have come to an end. And we can't have that. Not yet.
What happens with a goat?
You've grown quite fond of it, haven't you?
I have.
I guess we'll see, after I come back to see how you fared with your new task.
Task?
I'm going to change a couple of things in your story.
Death looks up to the sky. Perhaps it's thinking about something. After some time, it speaks.
From now on, every hero trying to save their reality, just like you, will be able to face this monster. You can keep training with the Avalonian or decide to fight this creature. I'll make sure that you see how you compare with other warriors. But from now on, your main goal will be to free every soul you meet in this reality from corruption. When you've done that, we can talk.
Oh, okay. And so begins the quest grinding. Nice. So I guess this is how many times you hit him or something. And yeah, that contributes to your final score. It's a reasonable chunk of the final score. Cool. Rewards unlocked. These cards and passives will be available over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are added to your wardrobe. Accessible via the seamstress. Unstoppable strength. Activate selected minions 0 times. 1 activation for each minion currently in combat. While summon Golem, Worm, Abomination, and Fae lose 2 energy next go. That's pretty nice. Although, what happens if you've already got some summons? does them in that order. Hammerhead. Each hit from the minion has a 25% chance to stun. Ooh, that's nice. Damn, you put that on the Abomination? And just keep triggering it. That's insanely powerful. I mean, okay, it's only a 25% chance, but I don't know. That seems really good. Okay, 1, 3. New passives, Retribution. Whenever one of your abominations is killed or sacrificed, it deals 2 hits for 100% damage. My abominations actually were dying. In fact, I'm not sure my starting abomination ever died, did it? I don't think it did. Surprisingly, because either the enemies were hitting me or I'd got the golem up by that point. So, stronger breed, abominations are summoned at level 3. That's nice. Although we got that card with an abomination, came in at level 3 quite early anyway. But yeah, still. New class, Blood Mage. What's the one class that's supposed to be really OP, AJ? You remember? There's one people say that you should only play as that class because it's just ridiculously powerful. I don't know what it is. Deprivation Bane, reduce enemies' max hit points by 33%. This card does not deal damage. That's could be really good against bosses. Not sure. Overdose. At the start of each turn, the minion increases its damage by 100% and permanently loses 30% of its maximum hit points. Volatile magic. Activate 2 random minions. Okay. Last layer. At the end of each turn, if there's 2 or less minions alive, gain 5 barrier on all minions and yourself. That's pretty good. Vision. Every turn after the first activation of every Fae, gain 2 additional cards with their cost reduced by 1. Yeah, I'm not big on the Fae. Compared to the other minions, he seems pretty weak. New class, Zealot. Random ritual. Activate a minion, random minion 2 times. Purging fire. Sacrifice a minion, gain 100% damage this turn. Although, yeah, if you're not doing damage, which generally not with a summoner, maybe there's one of the other classes that still uses this deck where you're doing a mix of maybe minion damage and damage yourself, and then maybe that would be more useful. Acid Saliva. Each hit from the minion permanently reduces the enemy's armor by 5. Pretty decent. And that's it. Villagers recruited, 3 of 7. True boss slain. My best, 16. Leaderboard place, who knows? I guess I have to defeat him again to compare on the leaderboard. Yes, I do. Soul saved from corruption, 0. Okay. Alright. Stay here forever or go deeper into weirdness to explore its mystery? Well, we will definitely go deeper into the weirdness, but that we will do next time.